Welcome back to Take a Pitch. Max has a message here for Chris Macca.
I thought he was going to come tonight. Yeah, he was on a roll.
He was. Yeah, I think he's at 50% right now, honestly. Might be at 60.
Rough look.
This is the right? This is the 10th of the we don't count one. Doesn't matter. Regardless. All right. Nothing really big happened this past week. One thing moderately big, I guess. I guess you could say it's kind of big. Red Sox have parted ways with Andrew Benintendi, trading him to the Kansas City Royals in a 3-team trade. I guess you could glorify it as a blockbuster. I wouldn't say it's a blockbuster, but
compared to what we've seen in years past, it's not about blockbuster compared to like the way the all season's gone.
Yeah,
some big names moving, but it's what we knew that was coming too. We knew that Benintendi was going to be moved at some point.
Mm-hmm.
The real surprise is that the Royals were the ones getting him, and that the Mets were involved.
Yes. Yeah, I would.
Because to me,
wasn't expecting
the Mets
either of those.
The Mets being involved made no sense to me. It was very. I was looking at it and I see the Mets are the third team, and I'm like, "What the fuck are we doing now? Like, what do the Royals have or the Red Sox have that we want?" I was very curious to see what that was. Turned out we got a good deal out of it, I think.
Yeah, we got Khalil Lee, an outfielder, who
He's
is
now our 7th best prospect.
Our 7th, yeah. He was the Royals' 8th. Royals have a pretty good farm system too, so
yeah, underrated.
Little replenishment.
Yeah, and reported that he'll be major league ready within, either this year or next year. So see how he does.
Was he an outfielder?
Yeah.
Yep.
He plays all 3 outfield positions. So
not good.
That's what we need.
Can he play center?
Yeah.
Well.
Can he get on base?
Yeah. From basically what I saw is that he's kind of more of a he's not going to hit for average. He's not going to hit for a high average, but he's got decent power. Above average speed, above average pretty much everything besides hitting for average. He's going to be like 250, 260 hitter, but pretty much everything else he's going to do well.
That works.
Yeah.
Good enough.
I mean, we have a tendency to look at this from the Mets perspective, but let's look at this from the Royals and Red Sox perspective real quick.
Mm-hmm.
The Royals are getting a World Series winning outfielder.
Yep.
Just entering his prime.
Who needed a change of scenery. Yeah, he's gonna be 27 this year, right? Yeah.
I think so.
So yeah, it's interesting, man. I'm surprised by it.
The Royals are such a young team too.
Yeah. And they got some nice pieces coming up within the next few years. Benintendi's got what? 1 or 2 more years, right? This and next year?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think he's got 2, yeah.
Yeah.
And, they needed a replacement for Gordon, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect this.
Yeah.
I think it's an upgrade over Gordon.
Well, yeah, Gordon's 40, so it's not saying much.
Fair.
But they're young. Like Mondesi is only 24.
Mm-hmm.
Still, he's been in the league for 4 years. Witt is 30, but he still produces at a very high level.
Mm-hmm.
Salvi is a little older. I think he's 29 or 30.
Salvi's got to be 30 at least by now.
He's at least 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
31, 32 maybe as well. What I would guess.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's an interesting trade. One that I didn't think was going to be made.
Yeah.
But
mm-hmm.
I think that the Royals, despite losing the 8th best prospect in their system, made it like bandits in this one. They got 3 players to be named later, right? No, the Red Sox did.
Red Sox did.
Red Sox got 3 players to be named later.
Mm-hmm.
They got, I don't know how, I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. Josh, whatever. The guy that the Mets got from the Jays and the Mets.
𝒂𝒆
I've had it. I was not going to try it. I was not touching that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
close enough. We tried.
Oh, so sure. Billy just gets to try. You guys roast me for fucking everything up.
Well, because
Rummy.
those are easy names. Those are very easy names.
𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈, that's it's from my where my relatives are from, so I should be pretty close.
Polish.
Yeah.
But yeah, that being said, apparently the kid's got a good couple plus pitches, good fastball, and I think it's a sinker he's got. So possibly a good return there. The Red Sox, listen, the Red Sox struggle to find value, the right value for their outfielders again. But I think the weirdest thing is going to be seeing Benintendi not in a Red Sox uniform.
Yeah.
That was a huge piece of 20 other.
He was a huge piece of all their teams since he came up. He was high draft pick and
very underrated piece too.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Well, just because he was so young.
Yeah.
And a lot of the focus was on Betts and Bradley and those guys. Bogarts, Devers.
Killer bees. He had a nice time with the Red Sox.
It's crazy, man. 2 years ago, the Killer Bees were together. Now they're all elsewhere. Well, Bradley's still a free agent, which I could see him going back to the Red Sox.
Are we talking about football or are we talking about baseball? Which one? That was for Billy.
I got it.
They're all elsewhere too, pretty much.
It's the same thing, yeah. Except for one.
Yeah.
And one of them won a ring.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they were both in the championship.
Wow.
Yeah. All of them made the playoffs.
Anyway, back to
baseball.
Back to baseball.
Betts wins a ring. Brown wins a ring. Look at that.
For those who couldn't figure it out,
Sorry,
Steelers. Yeah. Big Ben, Antonio Brown, and Le'Veon Bell.
But there's a terrible towel right there. I see you.
Of course.
Yeah, might have to hop on the Steelers bandwagon this year, by the way.
Nah, stick to your Jets.
Suck it.
Anyway. So yeah, the Benintendi deal. If I'm grading it, I'm giving it an A for the probably a B for the Royals.
A B. Interesting. Why?
B plus, because you are losing outfield help. You're not sure what that future holds for anyone in that outfield. They're a team that could use all the help they can get.
Okay.
I'd say it's a B plus, A minus.
I give them an A. Didn't give up anything, and they got a guy with such a high ceiling for the next 2 years.
As long as he resigns, it's an A.
Oh yeah, if he signs, right. If he resigns with them, it's an A plus in my opinion.
Right. If he stays, it's an A, no doubt. Boston grade. What are you thinking?
Boston, D.
C, D, something like that. Yeah.
Maybe D plus if I'm being nice.
Depends on what they're getting as the player. It depends what it is.
Yeah,
and I know there are 3 big question marks.
The players.
It's never going to be anything big.
The players to be named later are usually either, low in the system, prospects, or these guys who are like 25, 26 bullpen guys who should have already made their major league debut, but fell off. So that's why I can't see player to be named later. I don't care how many you get. Can't see those as a win.
Right.
Especially not for Benintendi.
Nope. Oh.
No, I hear you.
Might be time to blow it up in Boston.
Yep. Have to.
That's what they're doing at this point.
Kinda.
You still have
committed to it though.
But like
they still have a lot of young guys, but they gotta move.
They traded for Otto.
Sorry.
My bad.
No, you're good. You go.
They traded for Otto. They still have JD Martinez under contract. They still have Chris Sale. They still have.
Yeah, geez, that JD Martinez deal's looking rough for them because, JD signs thinking they're going to compete his entire tenure there. They haven't really done that. He won a ring and that's it.
Yeah.
Won a ring and they've done nothing since.
Yep. I mean, granted, it's only been 2 years, but You know,
So.
they sold bets for nothing. You know,
And Price.
And Price, yeah, they got fleeced on that, man. I mean, Alex Verdugo, he's a good player. He is a good player, and I think that he will get better with time. But
they got Jeter Downs.
Right, we won't see him for about a year.
It'll be either the end of this year or next year.
Nice slap.
I still think it's crazy that the Dodgers out of that deal got Gratterall, Price, and Betts.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
what? Kenta Maeda.
Nothing.
And Alex
Jeter
Verdugo.
Downs and Verdugo. That's it.
Yeah. Insane.
Unreal.
Well, anyway.
And
the Mets. Mets right now B- and potential for future A+ maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on what Cleo does.
You never know, yeah.
But it still gave up nothing regardless.
They gave up something that wasn't even ranked.
Yeah.
To get
it was 26th rank, yeah.
Does that count? No. Am I gonna ever see you? No.
I mean, you're jumping 20 ranks right there in a trade.
Yeah.
I know.
Big, huge.
Yeah.
Red Sox are in purgatory and they're falling down very bad. Anyway, onwards. What's next? PECOTA.
Yeah, PECOTA came out with their rankings, their projections this year.
Mm-hmm.
Safe to say, what the fuck?
It's interesting. I think they got pretty much. I like where they have all the winners, and I like where they have like all the winners of the divisions, and I like where they have like all the fucking, bottom feeders, cellar dwellers. Like where they have those. The middle's a little iffy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Do you have it, Max? Do you want to share your screen?
I'm trying to pull it up. I don't know where I can find it.
Yeah, Mike, can you do it?
If you have it, yeah.
I literally have it.
Perfect.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Here we go. I got it right here.
Share it up.
Here we go. So.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Here's what we got. In the AL East, they have the Yankees winning.
I see your fan
97,
page, bro.
Oh, fuck. That's why I changed it around. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. We changed it around.
All right, I'll also have to cut that out.
No, we can leave it. 𝒍𝒆𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈 company.
With the AL East, they have the Yankees win the division. 97 wins about. In the NL East, they got the Mets winning at 94 wins.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the NL East is kind of where you and I, Billy, I know especially took a little exception to that, kind of confused. But,
yep.
It looks like it changed.
Oh, they did change it.
Not really.
Not really, but it looks like it did.
A win? They knocked the Phillies down?
Yeah. This is as of Valentine's Day. By the way, happy Valentine's Day, boys.
And they knocked the Mets down, too.
They did. Yep.
Happy Valentine's Day. Check out the post. Go to the last slide.
AL Central PECOTA has the Twins winning with about 90 wins. Brewers in the NL Central at 87. They knocked them down a little bit, too. They had them at 90 earlier.
Earlier today, they had them at 90.
When the first released.
It was 88.8.
Oh, okay. Okay. And the AL West, which we covered last week, they have Houston winning the division with 91-ish wins, 92. And the Angels coming in second with 85. So,
wait,
the NL West, which we'll get to later.
The Dodgers, they have them at 104. What?
They have them at 104, yep.
All right. Go on.
So, Cellar Dwellers, they have Seattle at 70 wins, Colorado at 60, Pittsburgh at 63, 64.
So Colorado's still at
Detroit at 65. Baltimore at 65, 66. And Miami at about 69, 70 wins.
Okay.
Now, Billy, you and I. talk about this a lot. When Dakota has the Mets doing well, what does that usually mean for us?
I hate it. The last time that they had us doing well, as the three of us know, 2017 they had us, and 2018 they both those years they had us winning the division. And guess what?
Fun time.
The classic Mets
shit the bed.
Final standing in fourth place, where they love to be. Never even last place.
Let's do it.
Never even last place where we could get like, you know, a top pick. It's always fourth place. So we're getting fucking like 10 to 15 getting that pick. It's a good pick. You know, we got Michael Conforto, Tom Smith, Brandon Nimmo in those spots. Our highest pick do you know who our highest pick has been in the past 10 years?
Who, like
Kelenic.
Yep.
Yeah, Kelenic. Not even on the roster anymore.
And I only know if we go back 13 years or 10, 11, 12, who the next one would be.
Harvey?
Yep, 7th overall.
Look at me knowing my shit.
You used to quiz me.
Never happens.
Randomly. We would be driving. We'd be driving. You'd just be like, all right, ready? 2012, first round, 15th pick. Like, fuck. I don't know. And you do the Mets ones too. Good times.
Oh, yeah.
We have any problems? Do we want to talk about where we think they're wrong?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can start it off.
You want to share it again?
Yes, sir.
This kid's
I
fucking
bet
texting.
you just send it to you guys.
Stop
I was setting up so I can send it to you guys.
Just share it. It's easy.
Share it. All right. So
White Sox?
the White Sox. That's first and foremost. That's fucking despicable.
There's
They're
no
the best team in
shot.
that division.
Yeah. It's them or the Twins.
I like
no
Chicago
way 82
better.
wins, 83 wins.
I just like Chicago better for their rotation along with their bullpen. It's so much better than Minnesota's.
But you never know. Like Minnesota, their offense is so lethal that they could just fly away.
And I could see Max Kepler having a huge year. Huge breakout year.
Definitely.
Look for the posts during the week.
Yes, sir. The other one I think is St. Louis at 80 wins. I'm not convinced that that's the case. You know, they added Arenado. They didn't really give up too much. They brought back Wainwright and Yachty's. What?
I mean, that doesn't really.
They gave up fucking Dexter Fowler. Are you kidding me? And you're gonna try and say that's not
that's addition by subtraction, my friend.
That's 6 wins right there that they gained.
Yeah, yeah. So at 80 wins, I think St. Louis in a weak division is positioned to be the best in that division.
I don't agree. Their entire rotation and bullpen are all ifs.
I said position to be. Right.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Still don't agree. I don't agree. I think that you know what you're getting out of Milwaukee's pitching by now. They've been the same exact thing, if not gotten better. And their offense has been the same thing. You have to imagine
starters.
Yeah, but I mean, that's all they've really done, though. I mean, I think it's more than they've actually had over the past few years, and you have to imagine Yelich is going to come back and have a comeback year.
Yeah. The other one, the biggest thing for me is Atlanta, 82 wins.
Yeah. Blasphemy.
I could see Washington getting 84 and around there. I could see that. And obviously, we'll get into the NL East later on. A little bit, about a month. 82 for Atlanta? I don't know about that.
Yeah, not big on that. I do think that Washington...
Those are my biggest things.
I think Washington's around there. Maybe a little bit... They could be maybe a little bit better. It all depends on what their pitching does, really.
I actually do see the Braves thing. They only really have 3 pitchers, maybe a fourth.
So that's where I was going to go with the Braves. Is they still don't have a bullpen. We have to remember that.
And their fifth starter is either Drew Smyly or Kyle Wright, who got fucking beat to shit last year.
Oh, God. But, yeah.
I mean, it was a short season.
Even if, though, look at their top four. Soroka's coming back. So he's the one, certified. Yeah. And the rest, I mean, Max Fried, yeah, he was great this year.
Charlie Morton,
that's right. But Charlie Morton.
Let's if he can keep the same thing.
Yeah. And he was injured this year. And a little bit last year, too, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, Max Fried, Ian Anderson. Who's the other guy? Bryce.
There's Bryce Wilson. He's in the bullpen.
Wilson.
Oh, he's going to be in the bullpen?
I mean, when they have Drew Smyly and Kyle Wright listed as their 5 and 6. So I would assume. Or he might fight in
fight for that spring. 5. Yeah, probably. That's what I imagine. But, they're like, they did great this year. They did great in the playoffs. But they're young. You don't know what they're going to do. So, they may have just, had it right timing this year. Yeah. We'll see. It's like, how many guys came up straight from single A? They were in single A in 2019 and in 2020. They came up to major leagues. Ryan Weathers.
Or right from the draft.
Who came up right from the draft?
I'm not butchering his name again, but White Sox.
Garrett Crochet.
What's his name? Fuck.
Garrett Crochet.
It's actually Crockett. No, it's Crochet.
You mean Crotchet?
All right.
Crotch Rocket. I like it. Good job, Max. Yeah.
The only other news that I think we're not touching on outside of Pacoda, by the way, Justin Turner announced he went back to the Dodgers.
Yes. Yeah. Why did he announce it? That was weird. No.
Yeah, it was.
Bauer.
Wanted to follow Bauer? Is that what you said?
He wanted a 1-up Bauer. Announce his own signing.
He should have live streamed it.
Hey man, that
doesn't matter. Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got paid.
He belongs there. It's a 1-year deal or 2-year deal? What is it?
2 years.
2
for 32, I think.
Oh wow.
To be honest, that's a steal. As long as he's consistent.
He'll most likely retire at the end of that, you'd imagine.
I would assume.
He's 30. He's 36 right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be 37 this year, right? Or is he late birthday?
So he'll probably play this full season, then probably move to the bench like Utley did.
Mm-hmm.
Let Edwin Rios take over third.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't break anybody's
to hit.
Destroy anybody's knee.
Break someone's clavicle. Yeah, we know.
All right.
Anything
else?
Alrighty. That's all we got. I think right now.
All right.
Preview time.
So, top 5, right?
No, we'll do a preview first.
Oh,
okay.
Why would we do top 5 first?
I wrote top 5 first. That's why.
I just thought you were just going some weird order.
Be coming up with the rundowns.
I completely. Yeah.
All right.
This is brutal. All right.
NL West preview going into the 2021 season. So where do we start? Diamondbacks, I guess, right?
Arizona. All right.
Arizona Diamondbacks, who are practically the same team as last year.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I see.
Want me to go into it again?
Yeah.
We did last week. All right. Coming off a 25 and 35 season, they've lost Mike Leake and Hector Rendon, as well as John Jay and Junior Guerra. They added Joakim Soria, Chris Davinsky, Ryan Butcher in the bullpen, and that is it. That is absolutely it.
They lost Yasmani Tomas.
What?
Yasmani Tomas.
Yeah, they lost him.
He doesn't count.
He's with the Nationals.
He hasn't done shit.
Is he really?
Yeah, the Nationals signed to a minor league deal.
He didn't show up on the transaction report, so.
Yeah, I'm on Fangraphs on their free agent tracker.
Yeah, whatever. He's useless anyway, so it doesn't matter. They paid him a fuck ton of money to do
I
nothing.
forgot that he was even a fucking human.
They signed him to a huge contract to do nothing.
Well, what was Rusney Castillo?
A little bit better than Rusney Castillo.
Rusney Castillo, baby.
All right, it's back to Diamondbacks.
Yep.
All right. So that's pretty much all I had, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Wow, they really didn't do anything, did they?
They literally didn't do anything. They just replaced bullpen arms.
Yeah.
Wow.
They replaced Junior Guerra and Hector Rendon with Soria, Davinsky, and Butcher.
They got
I like them bringing in Soria and Davinsky.
They got a bunch of no names claimed off waivers that they did.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, and they is this today? Oh, this might have been. Oh, this is yesterday. They added 𝑑𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈, which I didn't put in, but
yes,
that happened.
Yes, man. All right, so they beefed up a little bit of defense.
But he's never gonna play. He's never gonna play.
Fangraphs has him slated in as their starting second baseman.
Yeah.
That means they're moving 𝒂𝒐 to center then.
Yeah, they have 𝒂𝒐 at center. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they don't have strong.
Why? That doesn't make any sense. Actually, I wouldn't even do that.
Castro on the bench.
No, I'd play 𝒂𝒐 at second and play Varsho at center.
Who?
Dalton Varsho, their rookie prospect. That's your center fielder.
So maybe that's
Dalton
what they'll.
Varsho, yeah.
That's what they'll do when he comes up.
He was already up. He played last year.
Yeah, they don't have him projected to be starting the season with them.
On my thing, on MLB.com, they do.
Really?
Well, I'm looking at Fangraphs. Yeah, he's projected. He's a minor leaguer. You should know. Interesting. So it looks like they have options. You know,
their lineup is never the problem. Like their lineup is good. Like they can hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Gonna be able.
It's
to
a deep lineup too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Their infield's scary. Like Christian Walker really hit.
Mm-hmm.
Carson Kelly pretty much only against lefties, but he's still scary. 𝒂𝒐.
𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒊 is disgusting defensively.
And he's good against. I think he's good against lefties also.
Probably.
And then Eduardo Escobar is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And then Cabrera, we know he can break out anytime.
And I love David Peralta too.
He can come up with a clutch hit.
He's a serviceable vet.
Yeah. And they have depth. It just the biggest problem is their pitching, which is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I mean, Zach Gallen, and then just
Zach Gallen and Caleb Smith, pretty much.
Yeah. And Luke Weaver hasn't done shit. Merrill Kelly.
Yeah.
Mad
a lot of guys that should have better. It should be better. A lot of guys like that.
I know two names in their bullpen, and one's a non-roster invite.
Davinsky and who?
Davinsky and Joaquin Soria.
Soria? Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck Kevin Ginkel is.
Yeah, outside of those two.
That is. I actually know who Kevin Ginkel is.
Do you?
Just because of his name, like I've heard his name before. I've watched him pitch. Just because his name is so unique. Like I know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
So outside of those two, according to Fangraphs, the reliever with the most service time, Yohan Lopez at 2 years.
They're gonna be young.
A very inexperienced bullpen, and that should be interesting to me. That's going to be very interesting for me to watch.
Or it is interesting to you.
It's going to be interesting to watch.
Relatively low payroll. I guess it's more middle, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Is it above 60?
Yeah.
And then, it's middle.
All right, boys.
All right.
Player to watch.
Player to watch.
Player to watch. Let's see what we got on the whiteboards.
I already talked about mine.
Who we got? Let's see.
I already talked about mine. I'm not writing it down.
I got Zach Gallen. I mean, really, the pitching, as you said, Mike, their offense is fine. Yep, that Billy and I are on the same fucking page there.
Yeah, I mean,
guy's good, but can he take it to the next level? Is my thing.
I think he will. I think he's gonna have a huge breakout year this year.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm excited to watch, see what he does.
He's with the Marlins.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Mine was Dalton Varsha when he breaks camp with the team. Because he's better than fucking Stephen Vogt behind the plate at age 39. And he can play the outfield. He's fast as shit.
Yep.
And he can
all right.
break.
So one thing we were doing this with this divisions going forward is we're gonna use some we're gonna throw some gambling aspects into it. So according to Wynn Bet, the first sports book to release their win totals for teams.
Mm-hmm.
It's an over-under. They have the Diamondbacks at 76. Boys, I want you to give me an over or an under, and then tell me the exact win total.
Or I'm just going to
give you
my win total. I'm just going to give you the exact win total.
Okay. This one works.
Right. Well, the line is 76.
It does both. It does both. It answers your question.
Shouldn't it be 76.5 for over under?
No, it doesn't have to be.
Okay.
So for me, I got them going over 76 and having 81 wins. Again, this is a team 72. All right. I know they were the Mets.
I think they're going to be fucking terrible.
Yep. Yeah, Billy and I are kind of in the same boat with this.
I think they're going to get fucking cock slapped every single time.
They are in a tough division with the top two, yeah.
And the Padres.
Nah, I'm leaving it.
I think they're going to get shit pumped. I think their pitching is going to be terrible.
That's why, we're saying, Zach Gallen, a key. Merrill Kelly, can he do anything?
Zach Gallen only pitches 36 games, even if they win all 36.
Right. Merrill Kelly, Luke Weaver. Yeah. Caleb Smith is a guy I like a lot.
I like him.
I like him in Miami. So what can he do?
Mad Bum is also going to pitch 36 games, so good luck.
Sure.
Have fun with that.
All righty, Mike.
There's 65 miles an hour up there.
Mike, what'd you have him at?
I had a homer or two.
72.
Okay. Thanks.
You have the article anyway, so.
Right. Perfect.
All right, so we got up next is the Dodgers.
The Warriors. Okay. Dodgers coming off of a World Series championship, finishing 43-17. They lost Alex Wood, Pedro Baez, Jake McGee, Jock Peterson, Kike Hernandez. I have it as Justin Turner because he literally just signed and I didn't edit it. And Terrence Gore. They acquired Corey Knebel via trade, Trevor Bauer, Annie Romero, Tommy Kahnle, Brandon Morrow, and James Pezos.
Right. So I'm looking at Fangraphs right now. And that entire projected starting lineup, not a single one of them is homegrown.
What?
Seager.
Bellinger?
Oh, I'm looking at the Padres. I'm on the wrong one. Whoopsies.
Padres do too, though. They have to.
Padres.
No, they don't.
Not.
Really?
We'll get to that in a little bit.
All right, we'll get to them in two teams.
I was on the wrong one.
All right. I'll believe you for now.
Yes. Three of them, Seager, Bellinger, and Smith, are homegrown.
Yeah. Homegrown is then drafted by them? Is that what you're saying?
Drafted and developed, yep. Drafted, signed, and developed, yep.
That's just a lineup, but yeah, go on.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at this team, Dodgers, they added fucking Trevor Bauer. They added they added Corey Knebel, who was an all-star 2 years ago. Still only 29. I see this team and I'm like looking at a powerhouse. I don't see a real weakness.
Kenley Jansen.
You mean his heart?
No, I just think his consistency.
Agree.
I guess, yeah.
He's getting old.
He is 33.
He was getting touched up last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was getting touched up. In the past few years, he's been getting touched up a little bit, you know.
I mean, they have enough other guys that it doesn't really make a difference.
And I believe that his velocity has been down. So, you know, as a closer, chucking 88.
His velocity was down a lot. He went from like 94 to 88. Yeah.
Yeah. That might have just been one game, or it might have been all season. I don't remember specifically.
I remember you and I were talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's that is cause for concern. So we'll see. See how it goes.
I don't see too many weaknesses in this roster as a whole.
I would say their biggest weakness is, I mean, they're slated to have their rotation at Kershaw, Bauer, Buehler, Urias, and Price, according to Fangraphs.
Yes.
Just that 3 lefties in a row. I would say that's really it. You know, against.
Yeah. I mean,
you know, I don't think Urias is going to be in the starting. I don't think he's going to.
I don't think so either.
Who?
I'm a little surprised that
I think it's going to be Dustin May or Gosselin, one of them.
That's what I would imagine.
Gosselin, yeah. Gosselin, they have him as a long reliever.
Long relief.
But, they didn't even have May making the freaking camp.
Yeah, breaking camp.
Breaking camp.
But
yeah, he's gonna break camp. But, you know.
There's no reason to have that guy pitch in the minors again.
Yeah, it's really not.
Right. Especially because he shoved last year in the playoffs too.
Mm-hmm. And he shoved.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that, you know, that could hurt them, is having the multiple lefties in a row. Even if it's just David Price and Clayton Kershaw, you don't really want lefties going back to back. Personally, I think, especially against the Padres, they'll probably mix it up against the Padres. Padres' big bats are all righties, you know. So.
Yeah. And they do have Lux too this year.
Yeah. Will he play?
Yeah.
And if he plays, where is he going to play?
It's a team with more questions than you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not bad questions.
They're not right. They're all good questions to be asking.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like this bullpen, it's unreal. You know, Scott Alexander performed well last year. Corey Knebel, again, was an all-star 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Joe Kelly has the stuff. Brusdar Graterol, we know what he can do. Blake Treinen seemed to come back to form.
Yeah.
Kenley Jansen, you know, listen, you said you said it best. The velo drop was cause for concern, but at the end of the day, could have been one game. We don't know what he's done in the offseason. And you got Tony Gonsolin, who can either be a spot starter, long reliever. He's an innings eater, a guy that can get outs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this bullpen is rock solid to me.
Yeah.
That rotation is rock solid to me. The lineup is rock solid. The only thing is the depth.
Mm-hmm.
But their depth is Edwin Rios, Matt Beatty, Gavin Lux, and Austin Barnes, according to Fangraphs.
Yeah.
That's enough.
This is a team with very few holes. Maybe AJ Pollock left is the only concern I would have.
Just injury-wise, though, when he's on the field, dude, he plays. He's a great player.
That's what I'm saying. Health-wise,
was a multiple-time All-Star before he got traded.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying health-wise, yeah.
He was fantastic in 2020. He was such an underrated 2020.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see really many issues here at all.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to say? It's the Dodgers.
Yeah. So let's go player to watch, guys. I got David Price. You got Trevor Bauer. Mike, what do you got?
David Price.
A little higher. Oh, okay.
It's David Price.
David Price. My reasoning, at least, is guys coming off a year off of pitching.
More than a year.
Oh, true. He was hurt at the end of 19.
But that spring training doesn't even count. He pitched fucking like a game. It's like a year and a half plus.
Yeah. So my question is, what's the arm going to be like?
Exactly.
I think that's really the only question. And he's also, what, 33? 35.
Almost 36
this year.
He old.
He's 35. So Gotta wonder what the arm is like, even if he did pitch. He's 35 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be a guy to watch for me. Why do you say Bauer, Billy?
He just signed the biggest contract ever. You think he's going to live up to that? Absolutely not. I know the Dodgers fans aren't the same as, New York. Nowhere's like New York, where if you don't produce immediately, you're getting fucking booed the fuck out of the city. But
Right.
yeah, he's not going to perform at $40 million. I mean, that's literally asking for a sub 1.5.
Dude, nobody can do that. I don't think anybody can ever. Not even no hitter could do that.
No, 100% not. I mean, that's literally asking for DeGrom and Scherzer at their peak combined of all their best qualities. Yeah. I mean, that's what you're asking for. It's not going to happen. That's what you're paying for, should I say. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. So he's a highest paid player for the next 2 years, getting paid more than fucking 3 teams. Yeah, player to watch.
No doubt at all. The over under for the Dodgers, 100.5. Mike, you got 104. You have the under at 100 even. I have over at 102. Why do you think they're only going to hit 100? And we say only 100 in the grand scheme of this, but
you said 102, right?
I said 102.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Because although the other 3 teams fucking suck, you're not going to win every fucking game against the. You're not going to win every game against the Giants and the not Padres, the Diamondbacks. They might against the Rockies. Who knows? The Rockies really fucking suck. They're really bad. But they are getting back a bunch of pitchers, and we will get to that. But you're not going to win every game against those teams. And the Padres are fucking filthy. Does Trevor Bauer really make them the best team that much better than they were? Is he really a 2-starter? The questions. I don't think that. Okay. I don't think he really supplements their team that much.
Okay.
Yep.
I can get behind that.
Thank you.
And Mike, would you have 104?
104. Dude, I like any of the bottom feeder teams. I don't see them losing to. Mm-hmm. Like, I think I don't even know how many times they play like the Pirates or fucking all those other teams.
Yeah, just
they're just gonna shit kick. Yeah, they're just gonna shit kick them.
But yeah,
they don't really have much competition.
Mm-hmm. Actually, 6 because you play one home series and one away series.
Yeah, it's between 4 and 6 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All righty. Next up, we have the Giants, right?
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Now, we're all in agreement that the Dodgers are winning 100 games and most likely winning the division, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Mike, break down the Giants for us.
All right. The Giants coming off a 29-31 season, which is significantly better than expected. Mike Yastrzemski had a breakout season last year, becoming a household name for people who don't watch the Giants. They lost Trevor Cahill, Drew Smyly, Tony Watson, Joey Rickard, Tyler Anderson, and Daniel Robertson. They added Matt Whistler, Dominic Leone, Anthony DeScalafani, Kirk Casale, Alex Wood, Tommy LaStella, and Jake McGee.
They had a lot of good pieces, I think.
They had a lot of depth.
Yeah, I like their offseason, honestly. It was quiet. It wasn't splashy, but it got the job done, I think.
Yeah.
I kind of like that offseason.
It helped their team significantly. They needed pitching. They got Whistler, they got DeScalafani, and Alex Wood for their starting rotation. They got Leone and McGee for their bullpen.
And McGee was an all-star a few years back.
Yeah, when he was with Tampa.
When he was Tampa, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Just putting this out there right now, that Giants over under 75.5. That's, to me, it's a little low for a team that definitely improved this year.
Definitely
And a
improved.
team that did better than expected last year.
I still think their pitching is not that good. They just added a bunch of 3 and 4 starters. They don't have anybody. Like, having Cueto as your one isn't going to win you games.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Cueto's 38. Yeah. He's still good, but he's still 38 years old.
Mm-hmm. Right. Then you got Gausman, of course, who found a qualifying offer, big year last year.
Fleeced them.
Why did they even offer him a qualifying offer? It's so crazy.
The Giants. Wait, isn't the Giants? Aren't the Giants fucking? Isn't the Giants GM like one of the best ones in the MLB too?
Farhan.
Former Dodgers.
Oh, it's Farhan, right? It's Farhan, yeah.
Former Dodger president, right? Or GM.
Something with the title.
Yeah, it was both, right?
Mm-hmm. He had a title.
A couple of them. Alrighty. Player to watch for the Giants. Emil Estella, I like that one a lot. I like that. I was thinking of that one too.
Him or somebody else, I'll say.
I got Kevin Gausman.
Solid.
And he lived up to that deal. I know it's a qualifying offer. They didn't really give much of a choice. Well, can you prove they earned it? What do you got, Billy?
Oh, I'm writing it.
Oh, I can't use that without copyright.
Oh, you gotta come up with your own.
Yeah. Buster. So the catcher position: Buster Posey, Joey Bart.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Mike, why do you think Listella?
New signing, consistent hitter. He's going to be a great leader for that team.
Yeah, probably the best.
Even with Buster Posey there, he probably is. It's either him or Yastrzemski.
Yeah.
And dude, the guy is a fucking pain in the ass at the plate. Never strikes out. Just will work a pitcher, and that's what they need in this lineup.
Solid defense.
Somebody who's a phenomenal hitter that can teach the younger guys and just work pitchers and help them. Like, they're I didn't really watch them, but like I feel like they're very first pitch heavy, just swing.
Yeah, it's what they seem like top to bottom.
Yeah,
not really guys that not a lot of guys that are going to be striking out.
Yeah, so he'll help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It was between him and then I also had Mauricio Dubon as my other guy that I was thinking of. Just because he was a young.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you go. No, you're good.
Billy, what do you got on the catcher position? Why you got that as the position really of concern or to watch?
Posey is what, going to be 34? Yep.
He old.
Posey's going to be 34. His last full season, which was 2018, I believe, right? Maybe he played a full season in 2019, but
maybe I think so.
He was pretty good. He was decent. How's he going to do? He's getting old. And then Joey Bart. So far, he has sucked. That's really it. I mean, they advertised him as the next Posey.
He only played 40 games. I looked at the stat. Like I was looking at it, I was like, this isn't good. But he only played 40 games over the last 2 seasons. So
yeah, but
he's gonna improve. His statistics were terrible. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was dreadful. But of course, definitely room for improvement. See how he does. I mean, how old is he going to be now? Do we know?
Bart's going to be probably 24.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Joey Bart, 20. He is 24.
He's 24.
He's going to be 24 this season. His birthday's in December. So.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, he's not on the same path as Buster Posey, but hopefully he can be.
All righty. Like I said, the line for the Giants is 75.5. What do you got, boys?
Wait, who'd you pick?
I
Yeah,
had
you
Gosman.
didn't say why.
You didn't talk
Oh, I thought I
about
did. I thought I did it quickly before.
No.
Again,
you're just
it's
about the qualifying offer.
yeah, it's building on what he did last year, which was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And can he take it the next step? Because he's always been a guy that was hyped up as this big pitcher, right? From the minors through, underwhelmed in Baltimore, didn't perform where it really hasn't really performed really well and where he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
After his first or second year, until last year, where he did pretty well.
Yeah.
So can he build on that and move forward with that, or is he going to fall back into that rhythm of being that guy who can't live up to the hype?
Okay.
He got his money. Now let's see if he can earn it, earn a stay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Max, what's your over-under?
The line was 75.5. I got him at 75.
So, under.
Under. I am under.
We're all under.
Yes, we're all under. I think this is a good ball club with a lot of potential. But that's what it is potential. And Mike has them at 72 and 90.
I have them and the D-backs tied.
All right.
I just think their pitching is shit.
Yeah,
Even
I
with
agree.
Like,
With anything.
Alex,
They signed, what's his name, right? Pomerantz? No, they did not. Who signed Pomerantz?
No.
Padres.
did he stay with the
Padres?
He re-signed there.
He was with the Giants at one point, though, right? Not sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 or 3 years ago,
2
yeah.
years ago? Yeah.
He wasn't that good, though,
Speaking of
there.
the Padres.
Remember when he was good with the Red Sox? Speaking of the
No.
Padres.
Great segue, Billy.
Thank you.
Padres are next up on our list.
Yep.
All right. Padres finished last season 37-23, second division behind the Dodgers. They are looking to build up with their young core. They lost Zach Davies, Luis Patino, Francisco Mejia, Greg Allen, Joey Lucchesi, Chessie, I don't know how to fucking say it, and Hudson Head, as well as Garrett Richards, Trevor Rosenthal, Kirby Yates, Jason Castro, Abraham Almonte, Luis Perdomo, and Greg Garcia. They added Blake Snell, Yu Darvish, Victor Caratini, Joe Musgrove, and Ha-Sung Kim, and then a bunch of minor leaguers that don't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Some slapdicks, as we might say.
They had a nice off season.
They re-signed Jurickson Profar.
I didn't say that because he didn't leave, so I just kind of left it.
Yeah, and they brought in Mark Melanson, by the way, for that bullpen.
That's right.
That happened yesterday.
I forgot that they did that.
2014.
Yep. I like this team a lot.
Yeah.
And as I was saying before, there are, according to Fangraphs, their projected lineup and bench is one homegrown player, and that's not even a homegrown player. It's Ha-Sung Kim, who they just signed. He was their first team. Not even homegrown.
Nelson Lamet.
Cronenworth's not in
No, I'm saying.
Okay. Just hitters.
Lineup and bench. Yeah, hitters. Lamet. No, Cronenworth was Tampa.
Oh right,
yeah,
he was part of the trade with the fan.
Yeah. Austin Nola was drafted by Miami. Will Myers, a Kansas City fan, was St. Louis. Hosmer, of Kansas City, obviously. Machado, Baltimore. Tatis, Chicago, and Grisham, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Listen, AJ Preller is one of the best in the business. You know, you can't knock him. By the way, Lamet's the only pitcher, according to Fangraphs, that's homegrown.
One on the entire team.
They lost like half of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? Lucchesi was. Perdomo was.
Yeah, they traded him away. So Lamet and Ha-Sung Kim.
Yep.
The only two homegrown players.
Lamet.
Right. So it's Lamet. I think that says a lot about what they've been able to do the past couple of years and bringing all these guys in.
moving around a lot of
believing in the
prospects.
vision to get to here. Yeah, and they believe a lot of players believe in the vision to get here. It started with Hosmer in 18 signing.
Yeah,
and I think that was the first big domino.
It was 100%. And I remember saying that. When did he sign? February of
2018. So a year before we started this.
Yeah. Yeah, but I remember saying that. And I remember the next year when Machado signed, I remember saying that was the next thing. And then the next thing was going to be getting Tatis up there. He came up in 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a team that is ready to win.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, the Dodgers stand in their way.
Yeah. I mean, who was saying it? Ken Rosenthal? Or who was it? I don't remember who it was. But it was like, I forgot what reference he was doing it to. It was another sport. But, they were just waiting for that hump to get over.
Right.
I think it was something with the Lakers. But whatever it may be. They were just waiting for that hump to get over. They're waiting to get over that hump to get over they're waiting for that hump to get over the Dodgers. And who knows? The Padres have a very good team this year. You imagine that the Dodgers will, but you don't know what's going to happen.
And it's a team with a ton of team control, too. Hosmer locked in for a couple more years. Machado locked in for a while. Tatis locked in. Grisham locked in. Tommy Pham soon.
Mm-hmm.
Myers probably on his way out. Cronenworth, Austin Nola, all these guys are locked up for their foreseeable future. And then you look at their pitching. Darvish, I think he's got another year or two, right?
Not sure.
He's got at least one more after this.
Blake Snell, he's got at least one more. Nelson Lamet, he's only got 3 years of service time.
Darvish has
Joe Musgrove,
3 years, including this one.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Joe Musgrove has 4 years of service time. Paddock with 2. These guys are young, locked down, and ready to roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of this Padres team.
Yeah.
I'm repping the Padres hat today. I like this. I like this team. They're ready to rock.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I'll start my player to watch. Yu Darvish.
Why? Hi, Mom.
It goes back. I'm glad you saw that. It goes back to what we've said all along this entire offseason. We've known Yu Darvish has the stuff to be great in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, he put it together against a weak division, a weak set of teams. Was it a confidence thing? He couldn't do it now. He's got this confidence and, came in second in the Cy Young voting,
Mm-hmm.
Or was it that he's finally figuring it out later in his career, the late career revival, and he's going to a team where they stress pitching? Really? This is a team that's producing pitchers. 1 second. So is he going to be able to take that next step and continue to do better? Yes, Billy.
I have the answer.
Yes, the answer is no.
He had the central effect last year.
That's what I'm saying.
He was on the best hitting team in that division. He was on the best hitting team.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say he's going to be a good player. I think he's going to be a player to watch.
Yeah, he's not an ace, though.
No, not at all.
But
he's going to be a guy I want to see if he can do it, if he can continue. Yeah, Mike.
Oh, I think he's still going to be fine. He has consistency because Caratini coming over with him was huge.
Right.
Forgot about that. Great point.
The same thing. He's not going to reproduce that. He's going to be above 3 this year. But
that's what I'm saying. Is he going to be above 3.5? Is he going to be under 3.5?
Well, yeah, he doesn't get to play the Pirates fucking 15 times.
Oh, yeah. He was the Rockies.
Yeah, but he's still going to play the
Dodgers. Just as bad.
No,
Pirates play the Dodgers. And we just saw the Giants have a pretty nice lineup if they all play.
Yeah,
it's significantly better.
Mm-hmm.
The competition for him.
Yep.
Having Caratini is going to help him a lot, though.
Exactly.
This is something that I kind of like to watch. Is he going to be able to do even close to that?
Yeah.
That's my guy to watch.
Okay.
Selected prospects.
Nelson
Lamet.
Yeah.
You're a big Nelson Lamet guy.
Yeah, dude. He's fucking filthy. Look at his mechanics. Flawless. He's just good, man. I think that he has the potential to be the best pitcher on that team. I think that stuff-wise, he is the best pitcher on that team. And we'll see that this year. I think he'll have a huge breakout year. He already did 2 years, last year and the year before.
He's always, even his rookie year, where he played sparingly, coming up here and there, way back when.
Yeah.
You know, he's always shown flashes of the potential he could be this guy.
Yep.
You know, I like watching him. I think he'll be fun to watch this year too.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you got, Mike?
Christopher Paddock.
Lonzo's better.
That's great. All right, get over yourself. Take your tampon out.
So why?
Now that he's not going to have to be the ace that he was spotted in 2 years ago, where he was like the center of attention. He's going to be the 4 or 5 starter. Now he has all these veterans around him, like Snell and Darvish, who can help, like not teach him, but like help him to round into his own and be what he was when he first came up, that lightning rod that everybody wanted to watch pitch. I think he could just break out being that 4 or 5 guy. Like, not to say it's an easier matchup for him, but it is.
But it's an easier matchup, yeah.
It's instead of going up against like Strasburg, Scherzer, them, you're going up against like Joe Ross.
Exactly. Great points.
Yeah.
Who'd you have, Max?
I noticed we all what?
Who'd you have again?
He had
Darvish.
Darvish, right?
We all three of us have pitchers.
Yeah, find me a hole in their lineup.
Right. See, and now I wish we had Mackey here because Mack is a big time hitter guy. Big fan of the hitters. I was very curious to see who he would have picked as his player to watch for this division. For this, anyone in this division, really. Especially this team.
See if he's up. Ask him.
That being said, the lineup is so strong, man.
He's definitely asleep. He had class tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lineup's so strong. Over under, according to Wynn, was 94.5. High number for a second place team, but a team with a ton of potential. I have over 96 wins. Mike, you got 95 in the over.
Yep.
Billy, what you got?
Mike, you had 95. Said right.
I had 95, correct.
It was 94.5. Mike said 95. You got 92.
92.
Why 92? That seems low for a team with this kind of potential.
Want their pitching to show up.
Okay.
We don't know what Blake.
I think they'll be.
Do. We don't know what. Right. You know, these guys are new.
7 innings, not 5.
They're going to be playing the Dodgers 18 times this year. Yeah. Want to see what they could do. You know, the only one that's really familiar with this division is Lamet and Paddock, and I don't really trust Paddock all that much.
You could say Darvish because he was with the Dodgers for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah. But he's facing the Dodgers now.
Right.
He's not on the Dodgers. It's not about the rest of the division. It's about the Dodgers. You know, these guys are going to be facing the Dodgers like 3 times at least. 3-4 times.
Right. Fair point. I think this is going to be one of the most fun teams to watch.
Easily.
Without a doubt. Next up, we got our friends over in Colorado. Mike, why don't you break down their sad offseason?
This was like, I was writing this morning and I was like, Do I really have to do this? It's so bad. It was just so depressing to write. It was so.
What do you got?
All right, the Rockies enter the season coming off a 26-34 record, finishing 4th in the NL West. They lost Nolan Arenado, Jeff Hoffman, Daniel Murphy to retirement, AJ Ramos, Tim Collins, Kevin Pillar, Matt Kemp, Drew Butera, David Dahl, and Tony Walters. They added Robert Stevenson.
Tony Walters, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Robert Stevenson, Austin Gomber, Derek Rodriguez, and Greg Bird.
That is a lot sadder than I really thought.
On top of losing $50 million.
That was a lot more depressing than I expected, actually. I'm not going to lie.
When I was writing player to watch, I didn't even want to pick somebody.
I was struggling with that, too. I guess let's just get right into it.
They also have no prospects. They have nothing.
They have no.
Nothing.
The elephant in the room here is simply the Arenado trade. They still have Story. They still have Blackman. Ryan McMahon is still there. He was kind of a guy who thought it was going to be something good first couple of years in the league.
Tapia looked good last year.
Tapia looked good. There's some players. Ian Desmond is still there. There's some guys who can play. Not many, but there's some. Their pitching is very hit or miss with Germán Marquez, Freeland, Senzatella, John Gray, and now Austin Gomber. I have no idea what to make of this fucking club.
I mean, they're not going to be good.
They're not going to be good.
That's really, it.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Their best prospect is a guy they drafted this year.
It's brutal.
It's 𝒂𝒂𝒉. I think he's gonna be really good, but he's at least 3 years away.
Mm-hmm. Austin Gomber is 27 years old.
Yeah, he's old.
Wow.
And even their young prospect that they brought up last year, he can't hit, or he couldn't hit last year.
Gomber Max. Austin Gomber.
Oh, okay.
Who they got?
He's 27. Wow. He's only got a year of service time.
Mm-hmm.
Just take a moment of silence.
If you are a Rockies fan listening to this, just know we pray for your sanity and your kidneys.
In the
We're sorry.
arms of an angel.
It's so bad.
Brutal.
It's gonna be rough.
My thing with them is that they got. I don't really know Gomber that well, but they got 4 pitchers who would probably be pretty good on other teams.
Well, yeah,
but we're going to
pitch in Colorado.
Yeah. So that's the real problem.
But
they are smart that they draft pitchers from Colorado. Like Kyle Freeland is from Colorado. He's from outside of Denver. So that is a smart, it's a smart tactic, but
it only works for so long.
Yep. I mean, he's been hurt.
They're a very homegrown team, actually.
To be
one player projected in there
for them to ever be good, it just has to line up perfectly. Like 2005 lined up, not 2004. Or 7? Oh, 7. It was either 4 or 7. Yeah, it lined up perfectly for them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. And then 2 years ago, Freeland pitched really well, but nothing else went right.
How good is your offense going to be? It's really this team. You know that your entire starting staff is going to have a fucking 4+ ERA. Every single one of them.
It's something on it.
Player to watch. Do not pick Trevor Story.
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask real quick.
They don't count.
Before we get a player to watch, who leaves first, Story or Blackman?
Story.
My player to watch, Brendan Rodgers.
Blackman's too old.
Yeah. We've heard all this talk about Brendan Rodgers for years. Can he do anything? That's really my question is, what's he going to do?
Is he finally going to break out?
He's now the guy there with Story. Can't hit. Yeah, what's his deal?
Yeah, he was, third overall pick back in 2015.
Yeah.
Was he the LSU guy?
No, he was out of high school. I believe.
He was, okay.
2015.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That's my player to watch. Who else you got?
I got Daniel Bard.
Nice.
Great story last year, man.
Yeah, that's why I like him. He had a great year. Finally got to come back and play in the MLB.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's a good one. Like it. Love it.
Okay, I literally first thought it said Alfonso Soriano, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's his son.
I saw the big A and the S, and I'm like,
It's his son. It's his son. Come on.
Anthony Senzatella. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's interesting. He's probably gonna be the number 3 starter. I don't know. He's got a good pitch mix. He's been in the league for 4 years, but he's only like 24.
Yeah, he's young.
He's young.
He's really good. Yeah. He's got great stuff. And it'll be amazing.
He's a guy that would thrive outside of Colorado.
Yep.
He had a decent year 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, a decent year in Colorado is a good year everywhere else.
Yeah, it's a great year everywhere else.
All right, the line was set at 63.5 for these guys. That's such a generous number.
It is.
I got him at 58.
Same. Not even gonna write it anymore.
Yeah, should I not even write it? I got him at 60.
Yeah.
You both have him at 58?
60.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be fucking atrocious. And I'm expecting them to trade Story at some point.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Division winner we kind of agreed on was the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Dodgers, Padres, and then Rockies are in the last, and then it's a mixed match for
pretty much. Do you think the Padres will be the best wild card team, the top wild card?
No doubt.
Yeah. Yes, I think they will be.
Okay.
This division is so wide open. But it's not so wide. It's only 2 teams in this division.
Yeah. Like, so they're the fourth best.
To preview the other divisions, like the Central is such a crapshoot, and then the AL, the East should be competitive throughout. Like I think even the Marlins have a shot.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
So real quick, I'm going to segue us really, really nicely into our next segment.
Okay.
This is for you, 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒉.
That's brutal.
Porto is better than Judge.
You're wrong.
Mike, do you truly believe that, or are you just taking 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒉's place?
No, I truly believe that.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I'm not delusional.
That being said, let's get into our top 5 right fielders, shall we?
Okay. Let me pull mine up. Hold on.
Let me pull up 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒉's real quick. Keep in mind, guys, Mike don't miss. So
true.
I don't miss.
Although he might miss on this take. So 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒉's top 5 right fielders. That's from 5 to 1. Sorry, Judge, Harper, Acuna, Soto, Betts. It's really some variation of the list that really everyone's gonna have. Really.
Yeah. Nobody's switching those.
We're looking at a very. Yeah, we're looking at a very clear cut. 5 or 6 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, why don't you go first?
Harper, Judge, Soto, Acuna, Betts, 5 to 1.
One more time.
Harper, Judge, Soto, Acuna, Betts. Putting it in the chat anyway.
Do you have Acuna at 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Because he can play defense.
Yeah.
I mean,
right, Billy,
Soto has a hose, but he can't move. He's
Billy,
also
you want to go first? You want me to?
Go for it, Max.
5 to 1. I got Conforto, Harper, Acuna, Soto, and Betts.
Say it again.
I firmly believe my Conforto, Harper, Acuna, Soto, Betts, and I firmly believe Michael Conforto is the top 5 right fielder in baseball.
I have the same list. Aaron Judge is better. We could put that argument to rest. Aaron Judge is the better right fielder. He's the better player than Michael Conforto. The only reason that I have Michael Conforto on there over Judge is health. And Aaron Judge is getting older. He's going to be going to his age, 29 season?
29.
You're only going to be asking for more help in the health department from here on out. He was hurt. He's only had one full season, 2017. We saw what he could do, and he was great. That was 4 years ago. It's out the window now. He has not been on the field consistently since then. He has played barely over 100 games in 2018, 2019, and he only played 20-something games. I think about half this year in 2020. And they don't have him projected to even play a full season this year. They have him projected to have a couple injury stints, which is appropriate. So that's really it.
Not only that,
Aaron Judge is the better player. Hold on. Aaron Judge is the better player. He's also a tremendous fielder, but health is what bars him from my list.
Same thing in my eyes, as well as the fact that Conforto's had 2 great years, 19 and 20. Now, obviously, we're not trying to put too much weight into 2020, but it was a phenomenal year for Michael Conforto. And it really was what we expected from him. 2019, 2020 is this is the Michael Conforto we wanted from the jump. That's the Michael Conforto we thought we were getting from the draft. That's the one we have right now. And I'm excited to see how he goes further. This is an important year for him. Very important year for him.
Yeah.
What's he going to do? I think he's going to build. I think he's one of the top 5 right fielders in baseball.
Talking about contract extensions, he's also about league average defensively in right field, and he's a decent base runner. But you're paying for his
being that he's league average,
and he's 2 years younger than Judge. But yeah, I mean, anybody with half a brain knows that Aaron Judge is the better player, or has been the better player.
Yes, better raw skill and just talent wise.
Mm-hmm.
Judge is the guy.
Yeah,
but we're talking about these guys that you want. Top 5 right now is basically 5 guys you want on your squad.
Yeah.
And I want a healthy player over a guy who's a great player but can't stay on the field.
Yeah.
That's our top 5 for this week. Next week we are doing top 5 ball boys, right, Billy?
Yeah. That was Mike's idea, actually.
Actually, hang on. I feel like we're disrespecting a key group of baseball, of important baseball people here.
What, bullpen catchers?
No, well, we can do that too. Top 5 book boys.
Max,
where it at?
Oh, damn, I
was an All-American.
I can't mute you on here.
No, he's the host. He can.
You gotta make me co-host from now on, Max.
But anyway, no. Next week we'll do top 5 relievers and 5 for relievers.
Yeah, relief. We said 5 starting. We're
gonna do 5 for relievers and starters. We'll do, I think, 7 or 10.
7 or 8, yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that next week.
Yep.
Before we go into Mike's transactions, Billy, I gotta say, you're looking good in that shirt, man. Cut just fits you right there. That shirt looks good.
The cut. Go listen. Episode 2 just dropped the other day.
Let's do the plugs right now. From the tips on the Power Play, Tri-State Sports Beat, The Cut. Go check them all out. All great podcasts. Everyone does a fantastic job. Honestly, I can tell you first-hand experience, this week's Tri-State Sports Beat episode is going to be fantastic. A lot of Mets talk.
Can't wait to hear it.
A lot of Jets talk.
When does it come out?
Comes out Wednesday. Wednesday, yep.
What time do you know?
I don't know what time he drops it now.
Okay.
But it comes out Wednesday. So definitely check it out. There is no video. I don't think he did.
Okay.
Forgot to record it. But that being said, I highly recommend it. We were asked to place a couple of bets to do a Tri-State Sports book, to do a betting segment. Billy, you're not going to like one of my picks. I'm going to tell neither of you guys actually are going to like one of my picks.
4?
I got a future bet for the Super Bowl next year.
Oh, okay.
I have the Browns. 25-1 odds.
I know.
Trash pick.
But
and lose your money.
it's $5, whatever. Anyway,
Lost $5.
That is just a little promo. www.𝒑𝒐𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈.com, 𝒑𝒐𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈.com. You can find everything and anything related to Southside Productions, including our TVH section where I don't think we ever talked about TVH.
We have not.
And I feel like we need to because it's a great service that Southside Production offers. Tito Von Hoy is our in-house designer.
Mm-hmm.
Dude does everything by hand. Just an absolute maniac when it comes to graphic design.
I heard he's all natural too. More than on his own.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Self-taught?
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
Man, if you need the cartoons we have, TVH, if you need something done in terms of graphic design, cartoons, production, hit up TVH, Tito Von Hoy. Check it out on the site. Had to show some love there for our boy Tito. Yeah, I think that's it. I think the golf guys chose their winner for their giveaway already.
Oh, yeah?
I believe they did.
They didn't choose me. What the fuck?
I know, I don't think I got chosen either. This podcast. Let's see what we got. No. When will we select the next Friday? So if you want to get a From the Tips t-shirt and logo sticker, head over to their Instagram page, From the Tips _pod, and enter for your chance to win that from them. A couple of Take a Pitch giveaways might be happening soon. Stay tuned for that. Yeah. On the power play, these guys are doing a great job. Shout out to everyone involved here at Southside Productions. Looking forward to a great month of February and March. Check it out, 𝒑𝒐𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈.com.
Well done.
All right, Mike, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You've been ready.
Mike's transactions. There you go.
No, I actually had to look it up. I forgot to open it. Sean Doolittle and D. Gordon signed with the Reds. We already talked about 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒄𝒂𝒔𝒕. Yachty re-signed with the Cardinals. Chase Anderson with the Phillies. Shohei Ohtani, I guess, extended his offer or accepted his 2-year extent. It says agreed to terms to a 2-year contract. So I guess he was just working out the details of his deal.
Okay.
Steve Cishek to the Astros.
I like that move.
Chris Archer to the Rays. Juan Lagares to the Angels.
Wani baseball.
Jordan Zimmerman to the Brewers.
Be still alive. Okay.
Jed Lowry back to his old home in Oakland.
I like how you commentate on every single one. I like the after comment on every single one.
These are little things, little thoughts that pop into my head, Maybe one of them will spark a conversation about one of these guys, because a lot of these guys that Mike's rattling off, forget they're alive.
Darren O'Day, the Yankees.
Another one, Darren O'Day.
He was on the Braves last year.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
Nelson Cruz re-signed with the Twins. Yeah, we talked about that. Tony Walters
had a couple of arms today.
I'll get to that. All right. Fuck. Tony Walters and Brian Goodwin to the Pirates. Jonathan VR to the Mets. They DFA'd Brad Brock. Shelby Miller, Adam Morgan, and Jose Lobaton to the Cubs.
Okay. You want to talk about a group of guys that you forgot existed?
No, only you did. Only you.
Completely forgot about Shelby Miller.
Detroit signed Nomar Mazara. Dylan Florio was traded to the Marlins for 2 prospects. The Mets traded Ali Sanchez to the Cardinals for cash. Joe Panik back with the Blue Jays. Brock Holt to the Rangers. It's a lot of names. It's hard. Twins signed Alex Colomé. It's actually a good pickup for them. Oh, okay. Nobody was making noises, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I got myself muted so that I
so you don't kill Max, yeah.
I've been criticized, so I muted myself.
And the Mets signed Mike Montgomery and Tommy Hunter to minor league deals. Useless.
He don't miss.
He don't miss.
Good. I can read a screen. Good job, guys.
I love how you put Mike's face on fucking Squidward of all people.
Well, because it's like he's telling her. He's like, "Yo, he don't miss."
That's true.
I was thinking about putting your face on the fat purple girl.
Max is a fat.
Yeah, we're talking about things you can only see on our YouTube page at Take a Pitch.
Yes.
A
Channel.
lot of useless transactions, some minor stuff. But a lot of deals, I think that we're gonna see a lot more deals pick up over the next week or so as teams start reporting to camp and they start assessing their needs and stuff like that. Pitchers and catchers report this week, boys.
Yep, 17th, right?
17th for the Mets, at least, yeah.
Well,
I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
That's why it's just like it's not even like it's just official that all the pitchers and catchers have to be there. But most people are already there.
Yep. Yeah. I'm excited for the season to get going. Finally, some stuff we can actually enjoy. Spring training games starting 2 weeks, I think, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks from yesterday.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
12
Can't
days.
fucking wait
now.
Can't wait.
Wait, guys, you know what we completely forgot? The 2013 right fielders list.
Fuck.
We completely forgot the 2013 list.
Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce has to be on there.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Who the fuck was who's a right fielder?
Curtis Granderson.
Matt Holliday.
Right?
Is Matt Holliday there?
Nah, he's a left fielder.
Right, Granderson was a right fielder in the Bronx that year, right?
2013? He was center fielder with the Yankees.
Just give me like 2 seconds and I got it. All right.
All right, because Mike don't miss.
No, it's because I use my computer for good. Right fielders. Jason Worth.
There we go.
Michael Dyer.
There we go.
John Betts. What else we got? I guess Jay Bruce.
Yep, there he is.
And then it's either Hunter Pence or Marlon Byrd. We'll go with both. Hunter Pence and Marlon Byrd. We'll put those.
Marlon Byrd, what a name. What a name.
Had a great year with the Mets.
Was that Marlon Byrd's Mets year?
No, it's his Pirates year.
So he was 2012 with the Mets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the Mets right
here? When he and John Buck decided to actually
2013. It's gotta be Duda.
Dude, oh fuck yeah, you're right.
Because it was 2014 that him and Ike Davis fought out for first base.
Oh no, it was half Marlon Byrd.
Oh, okay.
Half. Yeah, that was the year he got traded.
Yeah, he had a great year with us. All right. Anything else? Got our top 5 ball boys next week.
Max. There we go. There's your list. Max, laugh a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, we got the top 5 relievers next week, right? Or we might
relievers, yes, sir.
Yes.
And hopefully Macca returns.
Hopefully we get Macca, yeah. Nope, there you go. And we'll probably be a little more organized.
Mm-hmm.
We were a little all over the place this week, and
no,
better content for you. Check out the blog.
What?
We didn't plug the blog. Check out the blog. Mike's writing division previews that kind of we're going over.
Come back next week, where Max will hopefully be a little more optimistic about life. And
what do you mean? I gave about 3 teams on over numbers. I was pretty optimistic this week.
No, not good
Billy,
enough.
it's all right. Billy, just send me a text when you want to record.
You got it. so we could get that shit done in 40 minutes. All right, Max, wrap it up.
Apparently, I can't say anything right this week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Love you.